What's up everybody, it's Critical. I know none of you have asked for this content, so I am here to prepare it for you. Kidding, I got you there, didn't I? Fuck you. I browse Reddit once more. So this time we're starting off with a Tinder match. This is not somebody who has already talked. This is not like some fucking relationship that ended or whatever the fuck. This is two people they have just met. More importantly, they just met on Tinder, which is terrible. A terrible place to meet people. So, let's dive head in, should we? So, the guy starts over with, you wanna have some fun together, and she has all the rights to be immediately thrown away because, you know, so when people like request having some fun together, it's normally fun for them only. You need to shut the fuck up. It's not really that kind of fun. It's not like, oh, you want to come over and play some Wii Sports kind of shit. No, that ain't it. So she has a genuine response saying, oh, shut the fuck up. So immediately afterwards, this guy gets a little backed up. He's like, whoa, hold the fuck up. So first of all, Lamau, I am laughing my ass cheeks off. I don't mean sexual, lol. If you've seen my bio, then I definitely don't hook up. This guy is all about business. And the business he's after, I have no idea what it is. Bitch is gonna earn this dick. Goes on to explain himself a bit. I got time off from the Air Force. Crazy? You're in the Air Force? Pretty cool, I guess. And then he goes on and says, just had my last boxing fight. What? So I got a lot of free time. If you smoke weed, we would get along. Go adventure or some cool shit. Brother's out here like he's fucking Finn from Adventure Time. He's ready to pull the fucking first golden sword that you see in the cartoons, ready to go like slay some fucking monsters, and you're his Jake. So it's getting a little interesting at this point. He's in the Air Force. He does boxing. He says that he's got off from his last boxing fight. This is definitely not his first one, not his second one. Probably not even his 10th. He's like a boxer that has fought with like Mike Tyson or some shit, you know? Probably that was the match. He may or may not say in the next line that he's fought Mike Tyson, you know? And yeah, a real weird approach with if you smoke weed, we would get along. Because, what do you, like, if she doesn't smoke weed, you are not gonna get along? Oh, okay, well, the first text just seemed to me you wanted to just fuck. And I read bios before I match, lol. Lamao, nah, I have never had a hookup in my. I only have sex if I'm in love. You can hook up, sex won't be as good in the beginning, and it'll get better, but if you're in love, sex is amazing. No matter what, when, what the fuck am I reading? Sex is amazing, no matter what, then when you learn each other's bodies, sex gets even better. What the fuck? You can hook up, sex won't be as good in the beginning, and it'll get better, but if you're in love, sex is amazing. No matter what, then when you learn each other's bodies, sex gets even better. Okay, I guess. So nah, I ain't a manhole. I'm looking for marriage and kids now. Are you looking for kids? I just got my own home. 2 million in the bank. This guy is already just flexing. He's ready to go band for band at this point. I mean, what the fuck? So, from the Air Force, just got off from his boxing fight, smokes weed, just bought his own fucking house. 2 million in the bank as well. I mean, this guy's popping off. He better sell some like man training courses. I would pay millions to learn to be like this guy. So I'm ready to start searching. I see that, haha. Also, I don't think you should be referring to women as bitches. And when did I say bitches, lol? I reread my messages. Oh, I see. Or maybe he means I reread my messages to like affirm that I didn't say bitches. But then he says, oh, I see. Well, if a girl want to hook up, I know you wouldn't let them, right? Oh, That's gonna have to be censored. I looked down a bit and that's already getting to a point. So we all know that using bitches for women, girls, whatever, is rather a rapper kind of thing. You almost kind of like always hear a rapper say, I mean, refer to women as bitches, right? This guy must be like dropping a fucking debut album anytime soon at this point. They're as much as bitch as a guy who only is, I can't read this. They're as much as bitch as a guy who only is for hookups is, I can't say that word, or fuckboy. That's the N word right there, by the way. I am a pilot in the Air Force. We have horrible language. I can very well see that, buddy. You have a terrible vocabulary. Not only is it racist, but it's also kind of all over the place. I can't quite wrap my hand around everything that you're saying. Sometimes you make some sense, sometimes you don't. And that's his excuse, the fact that he's a pilot in the Air Force for this. So, bitches is very nice, actually. Okay, so he's not using the term bitches as like a rapper. He's actually like a pilot in the Air Force. I mean, come on. You couldn't see that on his profile? It definitely must have said boxer, fucking pilot, anything. She obviously has like a bit of a questioning reaction here, like, boy, how? Like, how are you coming up with this shit? And he goes on to explain, if a girl I don't know wants to fuck me, she's not a woman. Buddy, did they teach you English in the Air Force? How is he like still going on about how he's like not just gonna fuck around? He's like really not over that. Just like a guy who's a fuckboy isn't a man. She's a bitch. Why respect her when she don't respect herself? I earn my respect. I earned these medals to be high value man. If could fuck every girl, sell drugs, whatever, and be considered a man, oh my god, then what's the point of living a good life? Morals matter. Certainly morals matter. I'll give you that one. So far you have 1 point from me. If could fuck every girl, sell drugs, whatever, and be considered a man, then what's the point of living a good life? She goes on to respond saying that's fair. Frankly, as you can see, there's a lot of like difference between their texts. Like he texts a lot, he's got a fuck lot to talk about, and then she responds with, boy, how? That's fair. I don't think there is really just as much interest in this. But maybe it turns out for the better. I mean, it's r/nice guys for a reason. They're supposed to be nice, right? Good. I can tell you are one of those girls who fight battles for others. What the fuck? Live your life, girl. Don't defend hoes. I don't defend fathers who leave their kids and single mothers. I really wonder what about her profile or her speech pattern or vocabulary really told him that she's the kind of girl who fights for others. But maybe there was some kind of special training in the Air Force that I'm not aware about. You're valid for saying that. I'm just a girl's girl for anything wrong that happens, if that makes sense. It does. But you do understand. Women are not women nowadays. How many men has it took to find someone who is literally looking for marriage and kids and ready for it at the same time and not willing to hook up until there's a connection of love? Women are not women anymore. Oh god, I hope this continues. Oh my, it does continue. Oh my fuck. So when women start saying they can dress however they want to dress, and you have to put a ring on it, if you a marriage material type of woman, then they're not women. No girl is gonna find a husband if they don't show that they can be a wife. I have not met a woman who has been able to cook, clean, or if they can offers, or even wants to, but me as a man, and a high value man, and the provider, I show that I am a husband material before and dating that I am a person to be considered for. I pay out in what the fuck? I pay out. I an Air Force pilot, a professional boxer, nurse. I go to Africa and donate and work with the poor. Wow. I am a gentleman. I don't hook up. I don't fuck. I don't do anything like that. I take girls on romantic dates into any of this new call. So far, this has left me with brain damage. So he's a pilot in the Air Force. He's a professional boxer. He's just got his own home. He's got $2 million in the bank. He's a gentleman. What the fuck did he say he does? He's a nurse too. Buddy, how many professions can you like put out there? What's your resume looking like? Fuck, I mean, McDonald's is like waiting for you to just, come on, buddy, you need the cashier job as well. Like, come to us. Like, what? All things aside, he's a gentleman. He goes to Africa, where most help is needed. He donates and works for the poor. That can be appreciated, though I hardly believe it. I don't know about you, I hardly fucking believe it. It just doesn't sound all that believable. Oh, and most importantly, he doesn't hook up. He doesn't fuck. He has sex. He has sexual intercourse. He reprocreates. I'm here actually having a conversation explaining myself to you how many women nowadays are just using men as money, as property. How many single mothers are there out there because they... I lost myself. Where was I? Oh, because they knew was not a husband material. What the fuck? You can be a girl's girl, but I'm not a man. I'm a man, and you're a boy. In a man's world, and I'm gonna be doing dirty things to you. I'm now this is exactly what it's reminding me of. I'm not a man. I think that is, and I'm sorry if I meet another man who cheats on their girlfriend and wife so they can have a girlfriend and a wife. They are not my friend, and I am not a man's man for them. Buddy, please. I mean, this is just like that scene in Deadpool, like, I'm sorry, who's your dialect teacher? The fucking minions? I don't understand a word you're fucking saying! They are not a man at all. If I meet a man who is lazy, lacking, and doesn't do anything and contribute to society, they are not a man. Women accept each other. You can be a hoe, you could be fat, you could be rude. You could have no job, no career, whatever, and you'll still have the girlfriend say, yes, girl, do you. It's your life. Do you really think that that is beneficial for the woman marriage? For that woman marriage has not declined in California by 70%, and this changing society that has made that happen. Sorry for being blunt. Can I, like, understand what you're saying? I swear to God, if any of you could, like, maybe if you read these things firsthand and you don't listen to me actually, like, reading them, if you manage to read and understand, congrats, I'll fucking PayPal you $50. I couldn't. I don't have $50. Please don't make me get $50. I don't want to lose this bet right here. My bet is really that this guy cannot fucking talk correctly. Do you really think that that is beneficial for the woman marriage? Has not declined in California by 70%, this changing society that has made that happen. Reading that again still makes absolutely no fucking sense. To be fair, reading it again makes even less fucking sense. Oh, what I meant by girl's girl, I mean just being there for them and supporting them if they ever need anything. Of course, I'm not gonna tolerate that kind of behavior of cheating and whatnot or disrespecting people. I'm just saying I'm a nice person and being there for my girlies. But America is going downhill for a reason. Okay. Got that. You actually caught him off guard there. He was actually like trying to keep going talking. Like he was not done with the little rant about woman marriage and California and 70% whatever he's talking about and changing society in America, I guess. Okay. Got that. And I really wonder if I should have been reading this entire thing with that kind of accent right there. But I don't take back that bitch who just wants to fuck. He's so stuck on that very thing that began the whole conversation with, I don't hook up. I don't fuck. We procreate. Like, what the fuck? Oh no. Anyways, do you find me attractive? It seems we have different opinions on a lot of things, and I love to get into that one day, but I wouldn't want to waste my time getting into that unless I see if we vibe. Or, well, let me see, or would like to know, talk to each other first, so let's get the basic questions out there. Or, out of the. Well, do you find me attractive? If I'm not here for hookups, I'm here for marriage and kids, and I swiped on you. What do you think? I mean, lady, open your eyes. He's here to marry you. He's here with the ring in his pocket. It's probably like a $2 million fucking ring as well. But yes, one thing that does matter is how tall are you? I'm 5'1". Finally, somebody fucking taller than me. My fucking god. I mean, it is a girl. Wait, what did I say? Jesus. What? Lol, okay, that's fine. I'm almost 6'2". Oh, nice. Never been when any... I can't read this. I can't take it. And why are they like different fucking like sizes here, heights, whatever? What the fuck is this guy like trying to say? Never been when anyone shorter than 5'6" before, but that's also because I was 58, 5'8", he clearly means 5'8", until I turned 19 or 20, and then I had a Lake Grossberg. I don't think that's how you type it. A late Grossberg. I think that's what you meant. And grew to like 6'11 and a half. 6'11 and a half. Didn't you just say you're like 6'2"? How did you grow to 6'11 and a half? What the fuck? And then she was on 6'2", so I just say 6'2". I don't think that's that bad of a thing. Women wear makeup and filters. I think adding half an inch to my height to make it is definitely okay. 58. Late. Growth spurt. Oh. For the first time he actually corrects his own text. Sorry, I used the auto text and it has a lot of errors. Buddy, the auto text seems to like not have the errors that you're looking for. And if you use the auto text and it's like giving you complete gibberish, how badly are you missing the fucking letters? How? What the? It's cool. It's cool. 6'2", 5'8". He's like starting to list fucking heights at this point. 22. What are you doing career-wise? What's your plan? He's like trying to get into business right here. He wants to know if he can fucking like, you know, support the bills, because this kind of guy seems like the kind of like guy that's gonna like, oh, if you don't want to pay the bills, then fuck you. We're not fucking. No, none of that. Well, right now I'm just living with my parents to save my money and hope to pursue business management right now. I'm trying to get my AA and transfer to a 4-year-old. I was a little slow with my schooling, but I'm getting there. I don't understand what she means by transferring to a 4-year-old, but okay. That's fine. Schooling is really kind of wasteful. Yeah, I can see it on you. I don't know how you got in the army, but that's fine. Schooling is really kind of wasteful now. The average student who gets out of school not only is in debt if they take out loans, but the average student comes out making $2,400 a month. And in California, oh, 1 month apartment for 1 room apartment. Oh my god. 1 month apartment for 1 room apartment is about $1,750 and a decent area, and then the rest of the money for bills. So school is kind of a waste of time here in Cali, unless you're planning on moving to a different state. That's why, you know, I joined the military. Wow, that's why you joined the military? Because it's shitty in Cali? I went to school for nursing. That's how you became a nurse. It makes sense. I thought he became a nurse in the army. I mean, Jesus, what the fuck? Because had to go to college to become a officer, to be a pilot in the Air Force, and then I make most of my money boxing. I just had my last boxing fight July 4th, and I was paid $25K, and I fight every 2 months, so like that's where I make most of my money from. Your last fight was July 4th, but the messages say this month, and I believe you said that you just came from your last boxing match. Well, July 3rd, I say July, what the fuck, I'm losing my shit. September 3rd, just had my last boxing fight, what, 2 months ago? I went to Harvard for 4 months. I can't believe that. I cannot believe you. I cannot fucking believe you, buddy. I went to Harvard for 4 months because I got a full ride scholarship for wrestling, but I had to drop out because my mom left when I was a kid. My dad stayed around, but he was a drug addict and in and out of jail, and he went to jail, and I had to come back and take care of my sister, so I came back and, stopped school, and then I ended up joining the military. Stanford, not Harvard. I still don't believe you went to college. Damn. That must have been a lot. And that's the end? This is where it ends? Clearly, you should stop using autotext, and he should clearly stop bragging about his boxing matches. The fact that he's a pilot. What the fuck else? His nursing? Going to Stanford, not Harvard. How did you, even first say you went to Harvard and then correct it to Stanford? If I'm looking at my fucking... Let me type Harvard right now. Harvard. Stanford. It's apart. Very, very much apart. Sadly, to be fair, this wasn't really all that interesting. I was actually expecting some kind of nice guy who's gonna be trying to compliment himself, get rejected, and go fuck you! You don't know what you've lost! I was so good for you! I was the one for you! I'm not crying, you're crying! I was expecting something like that, I think I should tweak my microphone settings. What do you think? If you've made it this far, please actually fucking tell me if I should tweak my fucking settings. Goodbye.